photos, no fame, nobody knows my name.
All right, today we're going to take a look at the Meemo by Gnarly. And what I've done is, so I bought the kit, and the first thing I did was to try it on 1S. So it comes with the pod, the frame, and these HQ 2x2x4 props, which are the best props I've used on 1S. And this thing flies pretty great. So what I did to keep it super, super light is I ripped the guts out of my Mobula 6. So this has the built-in receiver VTX and uses the EOS 3 camera. And it's super simple. He actually sells a little adapter that you can plug in on the sides, but I didn't have that. I didn't see it in time. So all I did was I just hot glued it into place. Works perfectly. It actually runs really, really nicely. And what I'm using on it is, you'll be surprised, the Nitro Nectar 300 1S battery. I've tried the 450s, like using your Tiny Hawk, and they work fine, but I get about 3 minutes of flight, and this combination is so light that it works really, really well. Now, things that I need to change. These are 1102 13,500 kV motors. Unfortunately, the only ones I had have the 1mm prop, 1mm shafts. So I had to use these bolts, and I need to get either these with the 1.5mm shaft, which they do make, or I've been thinking about jumping up to the 18,000 kV 1102 and saving a bunch of weight by not using these because this is a 1.5mm hole in these props. So that's going to be my next upgrade, is to either do these same motors with 1.5mm shafts or go up to the faster one. That being said, I probably will take this to 2S, but you'll be amazed on 1S how good this actually is. I'm really, really surprised. You do have to be a little more careful than you would be on 2S, but I'm able to do anything that I really want with it. Is it better than a Tiny Hawk on 1S? By far. Is it faster than a Tiny Hawk? By far. Mobula 7, by far it's faster, more agile on 1S. It's probably the best 1S that I've run, but it's not floaty like a toothpick, and it's small. I'm not a huge fan of that floaty 65mm kind of hummingbird, style. This is, like you'll see in the footage, it's a fun little racer with quad props. It bites the corners really well, but it'll freestyle really, really nicely. And my style of freestyling, I think it does everything I could ask it. So I will be putting out the tune soon, but if you want to try something really fun, this is what I would try. Either this one or the Racer X has a Twiglet Mini that I'm going to be testing soon. The thing I like about it is, instead of this heavy battery strap, which I have to figure out to save some weight, he has a little TPU pod to put 1S, 2S batteries in. So yeah, if I can lower this by another 2 grams or so by not having prop bolts and perhaps not having this metal strap, it could be even more fun. But on a 300 gold, like I haven't tried it on GNBs or anything, but this 300 gold, very little battery sag. If you're really concerned, go with the 450 Tiny Hawk battery. But this is such a lightweight, fun combo for 3 minutes of fun. You can't go wrong. So this is one of my new favorite little 1S quads. I haven't had this much fun with 1S, and yes, you can run this inside in angle mode. You can run it outside in angle mode, and it does just fine, but obviously it doesn't handle crashing inside as well as your Tiny Whoop because it doesn't have ducts. So it's ultra fast inside. All right, so with that, check out some flight footage I did today. Nothing crazy. And I'll keep you updated on the tune and anything else that I do for this little guy. But I highly recommend a little 85mm 1S non-toothpick style. It's more of a racer and regular freestyle machine instead of a floaty toothpick style. check it out. All right, here's some footage. Talk to you later.
No one gives a damn, I'm just another face. No one knows who I am. When coffee's in play, I order my coffee. Watching people go by, nobody bothers me. Nobody knows I am a millionaire. So nobody stares, cause nobody cares. This is what it feels like to be no one. This is what it feels like to be no one. So this is what it feels like to be no one. This is what it feels like to be no one. So this is what it feels like to be no one.
Finally, we are no one. No photos, no fame, nobody knows my name. Life is beautiful, I'm just a stranger sipping on champagne.
No future, no plan. I'm just an everyday man. Just another face in the crowd watching my favorite band.
I'm lying on the beach with my toes in